Why hello there, fellow electricians, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Hellzone, Episode 21, Rechecking Checkpoint. So where am I? I am pretty close to the big hospital right at the entryway of Louisville. So here is the Louisville map. So this is the St. Peregrine or whatever hospital, and I'm in a weird little building here. It's a glass building. It's actually a very strange building. So it's a glass rectangle with like a pyramid built inside. So it's I live in a pyramid inside of a cube. Like I'm some sort of Joss Whedon film. And chat voted for it. This building doesn't have any special advantages or anything. Chat was just like, do it. And I was like, all right, I guess I will. All right, before I take on new tasks, I want to inspect the crops again, because I've already had to pull a bunch of crops out for diseases. It'd be nice to get ahead of the diseases next time. This building is enchanted with low gravity. True, I did jump over a third-story fence and, like, not even get hurt, which is very strange, because I didn't click climb. I was standing there, just inspecting my, why I couldn't put up a sheet rope, and then my character was like, yeet! And I was like, wait, what? I'm very, very happy I didn't shatter a femur, honestly, because that would be very easy to do, given what just happened. Alright, the crops are good. So, am I still... Let's see, I need to probably eat, sleep, rest, everything, you name it, I need it. So, what to do next, because I'm still wounded? Home improvement projects. The next home improvement project would probably be like a kitchenette, because I don't have a kitchenette. I just have like a random stove with no shelves nearby. Or leveling. So in terms of leveling, I could read the next carpentry book, read a cookbook, read first aid, break things down for electrical and metalwork, watch Hellzone for mechanics, or read tailoring, or read trapping and foraging. Yeah, I have so many books. And for people in chat, here's what I've collected. It will hide the poll for a second. But here's a list of the things I've collected, the books and tapes and tools and all that. So I have really every tool that I've identified as important. I've collected all of the level 1 books, and for a lot of the skills, quite a lot of the books. And then a pretty decent amount of the VHS tapes. All the injuries that I have are as a result of going to the VHS store and just getting absolutely thrashed. So, so I got the tapes, but now I have to recover from getting the tapes. Which is a whole big deal. I'm gonna be so fresh and so clean for my new raiders here. I look great. The other key about this, so for your viewers that haven't seen, the main change in mods for this series, and I should have led with this, is that the zombies are not like normal. They're special. So these are just like skinny zombies, but there are there's a whole bunch of special zombies, like screamers, which tell all the other zombies around you where you are, or boomers, which explode when you harm them, goons, which cause earthquakes that can like knock you down and do a lot of damage, shockers, which electrocute you, revenants, which like throw nails at you. I don't know how to describe what a revenant does, but basically throw nails at you. Chargers, which sprint at you and try to eat you. You know, there's a bunch of special zombies out there, which are dangerous. And it looks like leveling wins by a hair. So, what skill to level? And if you're wondering, yes, I'm bitten, but like transmission is off, so the bites don't turn me into a zombie. I'm just got these ugly wounds that refuse to heal in a reasonable amount of time. So that's the injuries. And unfortunately, one of the injuries is to my left hand, which is like a combat hand. Otherwise, I would be out fighting. But with a arm or hand injuries, fighting is a bad idea. Same with leg injuries, honestly. Interestingly enough, I would say in this game, the best place to get injured would be your like head or torso, which IRL would suck. But in-game, yeah, that's actually where you want to get hurt. Because head and torso don't slow you down. Whereas limbs, not so good. So I'm going to make another fart stew. So kidney beans and lentils and white beans. Kidney beans and white beans and lentils. And I'm going to need a new pair of pants. Oh, and to make matters worse, I'm wearing leather pants. So when I blow up my pants, they're airtight. It probably seeps up around the belt. If I cinch the belt, it probably stinks around my feet. Yum. Alright, looks like level up mechanics seems to be the leading option. Remember the spices? The spice is what comes out the rear end when I'm done eating this monstrosity. What's my weight? 80 and even? Alright, so I don't have to be too careful about weight. I'm surprisingly keeping my weight, like, perfect-ish, which is really surprising, because as you guys know, usually I go zigzagging into, like, obese to skinny, like, whipping back and forth, like I'm, you know, what's his name? Actor. Help! My brain's not working. Alright. Mechanics. Christian Bale. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, Batman. But, like, everyone's been Batman, so that doesn't help. But it's fun that all of you knew who I was talking about. So, level up mechanics, huh? Let's do it. I'm also gonna watch Dead Wrong and Mother's Boy while I level up mechanics. And it was pointed out to me in YouTube comments that, I missed the season 2 episode 3 of like the zombie squad or whatever it's called. So I definitely don't want to go back to hit vids. But I could have. Wait, there was a book I didn't read. That'll work. Or a magazine rather. You love how I built up and changed the entire warehouse, and it was a shame to see how it ends. I know, and that's one of the risks of using mods, is like, they're not always balanced, and they might not play well. And that's definitely what happened to me, is I knew, having play tested that mod, that there was a possibility of me just getting absolutely murdered in a way that I couldn't control. But it's like, so be it. That's how the story goes. And the same is true of here. I know that you guys really haven't seen me fight any of the special zombies, but the special zombies can super mess you up. Like, one goon can walk up, earthquake you, knock you on the ground, and then you're just eaten. Like, you're just done. It's that fast. Okay, let's stop the tape. Did I watch all of it, though? No, turn off, stop. Turn off. Training materials. VHS. Carzone. Oh my god. Scroll wheel. Where is... Okay, it's alphabetical. No, I haven't watched all the tape. Okay, cool. So I have Mechanics Level 2. And I am going to read the next mechanics book instead of cooking, because you guys voted for me to work on mechanics. And then watch the remainder of the tape. This is pretty good, because the ambulance that I've been driving is not in good shape. Like, it has seen better days, so fixing it up is kind of nice. Ooh, it is spooky out here. The fog is so unrealistically thick. Like, in my entire life, I've never experienced fog like this. Like, whiteout snow or rain? Sure. Like, I've definitely been on the highway before where it's snowing so damn hard that, like, you can only see, like, 20 feet ahead of you. John, thank you for the bits. But never fog. I've never seen fog like that. It is a video game after all, so I don't really care if it's not realistic. It's very spooky. I've seen, like, fog machines like that. Like, I've definitely been in a haunted house where they put so much fog in the air with, like, lasers and stuff that it looked like that, but I don't think that's natural. At least not on Earth. But maybe we're not on Earth. Alright, now for the other half of... Well, there's probably not half of the tape left. Probably like 10 seconds of... And the tape might have been finished with all of its experience. And it just wants to, like... just didn't play to the end. That's more than likely. So my current experience is at 413 past level 2. And it will probably... Yep, there was no more experience left on the tape. Alright, that's fine. At least I'm level 2 now for that. So what to do next? Home improvement or leveling? Let me check. Oh, damn, I'm still wounded. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm still wounded. I have 1 wound. So we're down to 1 wound. It's torso wound. So actually, given that it's torso wound, I don't have any combat inabilities. So that means we could do something totally else. Ta-da! New poll. Build up the base, go on a book run. Because I am missing the farming magazine, I could look for more generators, I could organize the base, I could scavenge for more needed supplies, I could trap, forage, farm, I could go on a fuel run. Don't vote for that because I'm kind of full on fuel. I could get more videotapes from a different hit vid, or something of your choosing. And while you vote on that, I will do a little cooking or the day ends. Oh, I meant to sterilize my bandages. I think I'll sterilize the bandages I have now. I didn't watch the other 2 tapes though. Whatever, I'll do that later. I don't really care about those tapes. They don't give a lot of experience. But now that I only have one wound, oops. Pour one out for my homies. And I don't have any limb wounds, I could definitely get back to fighting. I don't need to be coalescing anymore. Damn, I had a lot of kidney beans. So, one of the real advantages, in my opinion, of finally getting running water is being able to just easily make, like, very fulfilling stews with your, like, dry goods and stuff. Seems to me like you guys want me to go get a spare generator, and I'm probably going to go get the spare generator down from the military checkpoint, meaning that if it's not crawling with zombies, I'll also make a stop to try to get guns. Guns. So I'll update the priority, get a generator, or Well, I'll make it plural. Get generators and guns from the checkpoint. Before I do that, I might want to try to repair up my trunk in the ambulance a little bit more. Because the trunk was damaged, and it's probably in my best interest to have the most carry capacity as possible heading into going on a loot run. I'm just gonna clean that bandage later. Or, yeah, whatever. Cleaned. Put it away. Oh, God. I hate when it's like, won't let you interact with the container you're trying to look at. Definitely not a problem I have in real life, where I go to open a cabinet and my hand goes the wrong way. Unheard of! No one is that lack of coordinated. Oh, I didn't park here. Oops. Only happens when you pee. Yes. That, I think, is true. I'm definitely like, I don't want to get too graphic, but thinking it's going in one direction and it just goes, boop. You're like, what? That's not where I was aiming. Alright, so I need more metal work to be able to repair my trunk. So, never mind. This is going to be a project for later. I'm going to put this metal sheet away and then get going. I have a crowbar. I have a pistol. My generator has plenty of fuel. I might want spare nails. It's a weird thing to top up on, but just in case I need to, like, make an emergency sheet rope or two, or in my case, like 12 before I run out. Be a good thing to have. Hey, Turtle, thank you for the bits. Looks way better than the last time you saw it. Yeah, I broke some stuff down. Made it look all nice. So I'm still in minor pain. So once I get... Do I have enough painkillers? Ooh, I'm going to take one more painkiller before I leave. Because being in pain slows your combat speed down. A lot less if it's not limb-based pain. Like, obviously, if you have injuries to your limbs, you don't fight well or run well. But I would like not to be in pain if I'm surrounded by angry zombies. So... I'll take both of the partials. And then consolidate them. There we go. I wish I had more beta blockers. I think I'm nearly out. I'd have to go to well, I live next to a hospital. But clearing out a hospital for beta blockers is no easy, simple task. Do I have a fireplace? Yeah, I have an electric stove. I managed to get electrical 3 and moved a modern stove into this place. It's right there. I just don't have anything that looks like a kitchen. Okay, off we go. And I'm sure you guys are going to see a lot of the weird... So, for those that haven't seen the special zombies, you're definitely going to see them on this trip. They're very common. What happened to my torso? I got bit. But transmission's off, so it's just a bite that will heal eventually. Oh, there's a revenant. They're kind of blocking this way. I don't really want to damage my ambulance. I think I'm going to double back and take the main road, because this side road is too congested to get through. So the revenants are the ones that like shoot nails at you from underground, and the closer you are to them, the more damage it does. They're not particularly dangerous unless you're low health. And speaking of health, let me have my health overlay up. And they have like weird wing spikes on their back. Well, yep. Right there. That's a Revenant. Not one of the more dangerous ones. That's an ogre. So the ogres, when you hit them, they spray acid every now and then, which hurts you. Again, not a particularly dangerous special. This is a shocker. Yeah, you get close, he electrocutes you. I also wouldn't say a particularly dangerous one. Did that dude have a bread knife in his butt? Yes. Is that a bread knife? Oh, this is a screecher. You just heard it. You get... Oh no, that's actually a charger. The screecher, I'm not sure where the screecher is. So the charger is a little bit dangerous. Not so much when you're in a car, because when you get close to them, they become a sprinter. And they, like, sprint after you. And they're kind of hard to deal with in groups. And then the screamer is somewhere around here, screaming. They're not hard to kill, but they make a hell of a lot of noise, and they signal everyone around them to you when you get close. Which can make a bad problem a lot worse. I feel like I'm on a safari. Here's a boomer. So the boomers explode when you hurt them. They actually can be pretty useful, because if you have a giant blob of zombies and you kill the boomer in the blob, the boomer blows up and kills all the zombies in the blob too. So they can be used offensively. Another Revenant. A charger, or a shocker. And a screamer. Alright, so I'm getting pretty close to where the generators are. Let's try to find kind of like an emptier area of the grass so that I can start clearing out. Oh, there's a toad. Toads are... Actually, toads I would say are kind of nasty. Oh, here's a Revenant. Most of the zombies are not dangerous when they're on the ground. Oh, there we go. Revenant spiked me. Most of the zombies aren't very dangerous when they're knocked to the ground. So the toad is annoying in that they outgas. I'm wearing a gas mask, which halves their damage, but they do a lot of damage with that. As you can see, I've lost, I don't know, like a fifth of my health due to being gassed by the toad. Alright, looks like I'm fighting a whole bunch, so beta blocker time. I think, depending on the situation, I think goons are probably the hardest to deal with. Hey, here's a shocker. I still don't have a digital watch, but as you can see, these like special zombies only really have like underwear. So, it's very unusual to find useful things from them. The health bar that you see is a mod called Combat Text, and I love it. One of my favorite mods. I'm surprised it's not... I mean, Combat Text, it can also show you, like, damage numbers and things like that, but I have it set up that it only shows me zombies' health. But it's great for that reason, so that you can figure out how much health they have. And it's particularly useful paired with this mod, because some of the zombies... So, like, normally in Zomboid, zombies have, like, a few hundred health. With the Zombies of Dimension mod that I'm running, some of the zombies have, like, thousands of health. So like chargers and goons have like 1,000, 2,000 health, something like that. So they're not easy to kill. With that said, there's a damage modifier that increases when they're on the ground. So if you knock them down, they take crazy amounts of damage from your attacks, but only if they're knocked down. With all the metalwork I've been doing, I figured refilling my propane would be a good idea. Why is there a fruit fly in my face? Come on. Alright, well there's one generator and some lights. Nice. Yeah, the metal drums down here also hold tons and tons and tons of water. I don't... Ooh! I have keys to this thing. I don't really need more water storage, though. I'm pretty solid on that. That is a boomer, I think? Yep, that's a boomer. So the boomers exploding on you take, I would say, like a quarter of your health down. So it's not great to be blown up by them, but it's not gonna kill you in one shot. One thing I might want to try, because I have a heavy-duty vehicle, is if this car here has good tires or good parts, like specifically a windshield, because I think my ambulance's windshield is pretty toast. Grabbing that might be nice. I'm also going to violate one of my cardinal rules and put the generator in the passenger seat instead of the truck, because it saves me a lot of carry weight. I usually like to have two ways out of a vehicle at all times. So, i.e. don't fill the passenger seat if you have a two-seater. The metal drums I haven't reached yet. They're further in the checkpoint. They're down this way, though. I'm gonna leave that running, just in case. Oh yeah, hold on, there's like a fly in my face, what the hell? So distracting. I already have enough going on! Oh my god, get away! I'm not a Kiwi. Oh, I am hurt. The mod does introduce healing potions, just because of the ridiculous amounts of damage that you receive from the special zombies. And I have 2 of those on me, I believe, right? Or at least one. I have 1 of them on me. So, if I see like more special zombies I'm gonna have to fight, I could always take a potion. So there's another generator down by the burger stand. And another generator over here to the east. I'm gonna go to the eastern generator, I think. I'm not that close to where all the weapons are stored in the checkpoint, but I was mostly here for the generator, and ideally I want 2 generators, 1 for the gas station and 1 for a backup in the base. I don't need this junk. You can have that back. And more propane, yep. Now I am running the propane mod, which fixes the amount of propane it takes to break down cars. Normally I'd be stockpiling propane like crazy, but it's only because they like bugged it out, and breaking down cars with propane takes 10 times more propane than it should. Also, as part of this mod, those fat zombies have like twice the HP, or 3 times the HP of normal ones. Just looking around. I'm getting pretty close. So here's some of the checkpoint fencing to my south. And I'm contemplating how deeper into the checkpoint I want to go before, you know, absconding with my loot. Because the further in you go, the more dangerous, obviously, it gets. I'm also, I think, going to take the floodlights. I really, especially with the special zombies, which can be really dangerous, ganking you, I really prioritize line of sight around the base. No. If I had my sledge with me, I could reach. Yep, I didn't bring it. Stupid problem I have. I'm holding floodlights that I don't have the time to put down. Imagine getting in a fight and being like, oh, I have to carry these stupid floodlights with me in the fight. Oh, wow, my car is basically full. So how deep am I into the checkpoint? I think I am getting pretty close to the cone section to my southwest. If that's the burger stand, yeah, I'm pretty close to the cone section. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm close to weapons, though. So I think I'm going to turn back and set up these generators instead of going deeper into the checkpoint. Because I've accomplished what I want to accomplish, and I'm very wounded and couldn't really get in another fight with a boomer or a goon. So I want to, you know, quit while I'm ahead. What I will do is I'll ask you guys what to work on next. So if you want me to get guns and ammo and stuff like that, you're certainly able to vote for it. And I could either come back down here to the checkpoint or go to a gun store. I could go to the Army Surplus store, which is in the northwest, or I could go back to where the hardware store was, where next door there's the Huntington Supply, which is east of me, or back to the checkpoint, if that's something you want, which would be scavenge for needed supplies. I think it might be fun if I was able to stockpile a whole lot of shotgun rounds, because then I can start running around blowing up the special zombies, instead of having... Oh, another sledgehammer? You don't say! Oh, no, 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 this is the sledgehammer to the gas station. I knew about this one already. All right, we are all set up. Oh, that's a headless zombie. Slightly smarter than his friends, I think. Oh, I attracted some love. Instead of a gun store, how about the Ameriglobe retail store? I don't know what you mean. I'm glad all these were just the skinny zombies. Ooh, free lighter. And there was a toad here. Is that charger an old one that I killed, or like a charger that's pretending to play dead? There is the post office that is in the, yeah, you're right. So there's a post office building here, I think, which could have the books I need for the farming magazine. I think this charge, yeah, this charger's dead. Okay. So now that I have the generator here, let me try to fill up the van and then fill up the spare gas can that I used. I'll have you guys, if it looks like scavenge for these supplies is going to win, so I'll have you decide what that means. Because that could be interpreted for ammo, or it could be interpreted for farming magazine. Because both, I would say, are things I need. So, follow-up question. What to look for? Farming mag? Or ammo mag? I love the concept that, like, even when the water isn't running, I can somehow still have water pressure. Nice. You know what? I might as well refuel the generator while I'm here, rather than take a gas can and a half to refill it once I'm back in the base. Can you guys go away? You pump punks. Actually, you know what? This generator's in a better spot than the other one. I want it close to the pump so I don't have to run over there every time. Alright, so this generator is now full of fuel. And then I'll refill this one. And then fill up my can. There we go. Easy peasy. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Hellzone, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors.